Here we have question number 34, which says select the correct sequence. We have to see the correct sequence of path followed by male germ cell. Yes, male germ cell to fertilize female germ cell inside the flower. For this, let me quickly make one simple diagram. This is stigma, this is style, and this is ovary. Yes, this is stigma, the receptive part. This one is style, the long tubular part, and the basal swollen part is ovary. Students, inside the ovary, ovules are present. Yes, this is a ovule, and inside ovule, egg is present. What is egg? Egg is the female gamete. Okay. Now, if pollen grain, which comes from the male structure, male part, so if the pollen grain lands to the stigma of a flower, so what will happen? Pollen tube is going to germinate. Now the pollen tube, inside it will have two male gametes. Now what is the sequence? What is the sequence that you see here? So pollen grain will see first of all stigma, then style, then ovary, and then ovule, and inside the ovule we have female gamete, that is egg cell. So if we see the sequence, students, what is the right choice here? We should start from stigma, surely. Stigma, style, ovary, ovule, and egg cell. Clearly, students, option 2 is the right choice. Let's also keep it on our box. Also, let us tick mark it. This is question number 34. Now, let us move on to our next question here. Here we have question number 35. It says, select the incorrect statement regarding the hormone. Okay, which hormone is that? Which produced from the gland that is located at the top of the kidneys. So, can you tell me, which is that gland that is present at the top of the kidneys? Adrenal gland. Yes, adrenal gland is located at the top of the kidneys and produces adrenaline. So, here, let's write down. Adrenal gland producing adrenaline. Now, these are the options. It increases the rate of heartbeat. Perfect. This is right. It reduces blood supply to digestive system. Yes, it's an emergency hormone. At that time, the blood is not too much needed to the digestive system. Yes, it reduces the blood supply to digestive system. It increases the rate of breathing. Yes, heartbeat as well as breathing rate will increase. Now, its deficiency causes dwarfism. This is incorrect because dwarfism is caused due to hormone produced from pituitary gland. So, students, option 4 is a right choice. Answer is option 4. I hope you get that. Now, let us move on to our next question here. Here we have question number 36. It's a diagram based question. Says two healthy potted plants of same size, okay, were kept in a dark room. All right. After 3 days, both the plants are covered with bell jars. Placed in sunlight and later placed in sunlight shown in the given picture. As shown in this picture, we can see, students, this is sun giving sunlight. These are two plants of equal size, plant A, plant B, and we can see they are covered with the bell jar. Now, what is the difference here? One more difference you will find out, that for plant A, there is a watch glass containing potassium hydroxide here. Students, let me tell you, the property of potassium hydroxide is that it absorbs carbon dioxide. It absorbs CO2. Now, let us see what is the question asking us. The question is asking, which of the following statement is correct with respect to the above experiment? Let's see that. Both the bell jars A and B contain carbon dioxide gas. This is not right because A will not have carbon dioxide, only B is going to have. Therefore, incorrect option. Next one. Only plant in bell jar A will show the process of photosynthesis. What do you think about it? Guys, what is photosynthesis? CO2 is going to combine with water to form sugars with the liberation of oxygen. So, if the plant in bell jar A does not have CO2 because the same is absorbed by potassium hydroxide, do you think the plant will be able to perform photosynthesis? No. So, tell me, is it right or wrong? It is wrong. It will not be able to show photosynthesis due to the absence of CO2. Next, only plant in bell jar B will show the presence of starch in its leaves. Okay, fine. Let's read the fourth one also. Only the plant in bell jar A will die due to the absorption of oxygen by potassium hydroxide. What do you think? This is right or wrong? See, potassium hydroxide sure is present, but it does not absorb oxygen. Rather, it absorbs CO2. Because of this oxygen term, this option is also incorrect. So option 3 is a right choice because in bell jar B, CO2 is present, and CO2 is one of the raw material, one of the substrate for photosynthesis, for the formation of sugars. So yes, students, this option 3 is right. Here in bell jar B, photosynthesis will occur and starch synthesis will be seen in the leaves. Yes, sugars will be formed in the leaves. This was all about this question. That was question number 36. Now let us take up our next question here.